Blind reaction, no other details, and I believe this woman got caught cheating.
So what did happen now on my sofa?
Okay.
Talk louder. I can't hear
Okay,
you.
we was on the sofa. He put the magnum on. He penetrated. He was starting to put it. When you said you was going to generate, we stopped. He got up and he left.
So that's all what happened.
That's it.
So you let him. So you let him penetrate in you.
We didn't go all the way.
You let him penetrate in you while you know you married to me.
I did. He said he was going to generate. We stopped. He got up and he left.
There go my story. Y'all hear it?
I heard it.
That's October the 13th, 2025. She came clean. That's my closure.
Flashback.
On 2025, October the 7th, Yvette Jones and Joshua Bowie were in my house, which I am Eric Jones. She claimed she wanted to come clean, and like she said, tonight will be the night that she come out with everything to make her marriage work, and she ready to come back home. So it's October the 13th at 10 o'clock at night, p.m. 2025.
It sounds like this dude is about his receipts right now. He's using everyone's government name, leaving timestamps and dates. And I'm wondering where this is going, but he said something there if you caught it. She's admitting everything because she's trying to come home. So it looks like he must have already found out or had that gut feeling and kicked her ass out. Now she's trying to get back to having a stable roof over her head. Let's see how this plays out.
I want to hear her out with everything she have to say. Be honest, truthful to me, which I am her husband. They were in my household at 1217 Sycamore Road, Franklin. Yvette Jones.
Sound like a trial.
Yvette Jones?
Yes.
How long you and Joshua Bowie been seeing each other?
July.
Since July the what?
5th.
So July the 5th, was Joshua Bowie coming to my house while I wasn't here?
Yeah.
Okay. He have. So another thing. So when did y'all exchange numbers?
It's in July.
It was in July also. Okay. Next question. Did y'all have sex in my home from July until October the 7th?
Answer the question.
No. But on October 7th, he came here, opened the door, we started to, we heard your voice and you left.
So why when I confirmed that somebody was in my yard with tire prints, you claimed to say you didn't know who it was? Why did you lie then?
She didn't want to get caught.
Okay. So, as being my wife, taking vows, this is what's going on inside of my home. Not good. I never gave her reason to step out. I don't know why this happened and why she did open my door for Joshua Bowie. Supposed to be my friend, but also Joshua Bowie on October the 7th told Eric Jones he needed me to go to AutoZone to get some parts for him. Eric Jones, told him I can go to O'Reilly and Generate and get the parts. It'd be much quicker. He insists for me still going to Franklin to get the parts.
Joshua Bowie, you ain't shit, by the way. But that's one thing I can't stand about dudes, a certain type of degenerate men. And what I mean by that is the type of dude, I've talked about this before, the dude that'll call you a friend and still try to sleep with your old lady. Now, don't get it twisted. Nobody outside of marriage owes anyone else loyalty. If I'm married to a woman and another dude sleeps with my woman, that other dude doesn't owe me loyalty. My woman was. With that being said, it's a whole different level when it's your friend, or let alone family member. I won't even get that far into it. But like, it's your friend or somebody you're supposed to be cool with. Y'all type of bitch ass dudes I can't stand, because it's like, there's so many women on this planet. Why do you have to go after my old lady? I'll never be the type of dude to bang one of my boys' women or like his wife or something like that. First of all, it makes me a piece of shit. The second of all, it's so many women out here. Even if she throws it at you and say, come get some, you don't have to take it. But that's what separates dudes who are thorough and have dick discipline with other thirsty dudes who can't get none and have to hump everything that's available.
Okay, so on October the 7th, I decided to go to O'Reilly regardless. At the same time, I called my wife. So my wife, Yvette Jones. So when I call you on the phone, where was Joshua at that point of time?
When you first called, he wasn't here yet.
So when did he get here?
Not that long after.
Okay. And you unlocked the door for him to come in the house. I can't hear you.
Yes.
This woman is obviously in her 50s or 60 years old, and you see how she's speaking like a little girl. Even my man said a second ago, I can't hear you. Yes, she's speaking like a little kid that's in trouble. And that goes back to something Sherazad Ali said about a lot of black women never maturing past the age of 14 years old. This woman is like a little kid that got caught stealing candy from the candy jar by her father. And she got to be every part of damn near 60, if not over 60. Crazy, man.
So what's the plan was? How he know to come here? What started that? So how he came here? Why he came here? You have talked to him?
I guess when he sent you to
Speak up. I can't hear you.
That's when he told you to go to AutoZone Franklin.
So y'all was on the phone.
No.
So he just popped up.
Yes.
So he knocked on the door, and what happened?
Okay.
How you know it was him?
I said, who is it?
Huh?
I said, who is it?
Okay, and he responded with his name, and then you opened the door.
Yes.
Okay, which you know was wrong, but you still did it, right?
Yes.
So how you crying now to come back home, knowing what you done inside of my home, knowing it been since July, around the time when the 4th of July was at his house. But you telling me it was July the 5th when y'all first started. So in other words, he's been around my house at times when I'm not here, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
And bro, but you can only believe so much. She's telling you that she got busted in October, and but it only started in July. It could have been before that, bro. For all you know, you can't really expect this one. And she sounds like she's desperate because she needs a place to stay. But he said one other thing as well. I wanted to point out, fellas, if your boy stays with his woman, his old lady, they live together, you shouldn't even be at your man's house without him being there. Like, just that line alone shouldn't be crossed. You going to kick it with your boy at his house, and he's not there, or she tells him, oh, he'll be here in 10, 15 minutes. Wait your ass outside till your boy gets there, then go. But
And you know that,
and
I'm your husband, and you never told me anything. So what did I do to make you do this to me? So nothing. But also know, Yvette, you are lying about having the sex part. Because ain't no man gonna come home in another man's home just to be here. He know where I was, and to hear my voice on the phone, he know I'm on the phone. He's know I'm not home. So to be honest with me, for all, did you have sex with him?
When you say
Be honest.
I am being honest. When you said you wasn't going to Franklin, you was going to Generate, it stopped.
What stopped?
It didn't go that far.
Okay, so what happened?
He left.
No. So what you mean it didn't go that far?
I mean,
No. Be honest. Be honest.
he was rubbing on me, and when you say you wasn't going right there to Generate, then he stopped.
Okay, so why you let him rub on you? To say he rub on you like that? Why you never consulted me with anything?
I didn't think we was gonna get caught.
You didn't think? I can't hear you.
I didn't think we was gonna get caught.
Okay, so that's something good. That's what you saying. So did you enjoy the moments that you had with him?
No.
You got in my car the Tuesday right after y'all finished, like nothing never happened when we went to Franklin. So you know you did something with him, but you never came clean to me about anything. So you betrayed me the whole time since July, and you know it, and got me here thinking I have a wife that's faithful to me, doing everything that she need to do to take care of her husband, and her husband thinking he doing everything to take care of her. So at the same time, to say this, you know, it don't make sense. And how can you stoop that low with a guy like him that's supposed to be my friend? Where do you get off with that? What did he tell you about things? Something about me that made you do that? Huh?
No.
like, I understand him wanting to have something for the record so he can show the judge. I'm assuming he's going to be using this video recording as evidence for a divorce. Like, I understand that, and getting her to confess and say, yeah, you know, I did all those things. But in reality, past that, the rest of the line of questioning is pointless, man, because one, Are you gonna believe a liar? Liars lie. She's a known, proven liar. She gonna say whatever it is. She's gonna admit just as much as she has to, but not gonna be completely honest with everything, bro. So it's kind of a waste of time, in my opinion, because she's just going to say whatever it is she needs to say so she can get her ass back in the house and not be homeless.
So y'all just did what y'all wanted to do.
They ain't
Huh?
shit. Him and your boy.
I can't hear you.
Boy. They ain't shit.
In my home.
Yes.
Okay. So I got the story that I'm looking for. That's why I did the video. So on Joshua Bowie part, thank you. You are never, ever get the chance. If you did, she ain't saying, but the way how you are and what you gonna talk about when I send you the video, you gonna let me know in the streets that you did what you did. Y'all had the sex, but she don't want to put it out there.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
and I can understand why she don't want to put it out there, because she feel I'm gonna do it something. But I don't want to do it anything. All I want is the truth. All I want to know is how long this been going on in my house. Okay? I got my closure now. But to you, I'm gonna let this video hurt you. She done put it out there. So it ain't nothing you can tell me no more, partner. Like I say, it's all good. Just remember what you done. You got a wife, you got children, and it won't be nice if somebody do it to your wife, even though you talk about her like a dog. But if I was that type of nigga, I'll go after your wife or one of your daughters. You have a blessed life, partner.
Let me read you this comment that I found in the video I thought was pretty good. When a goat strays into a neighbor's farm, it does not return home asking for forgiveness. It waits to see if the fence is still broken. For months, his house, his friend, she wasn't confused. She was comfortable. The repair instinct only arrives when the exits close. Hey, bro, that's exactly what it is, man. She's a piece of shit. Unfortunately, you married a piece of shit, and your best friend and your homie a piece of shit. Again, dudes like that, man, I can't stand, man. I just really can't stand. The type of dude that'll fuck your mom if you let her. Of course, your mom shouldn't be a 304 with the pussies that's out there and available for anybody to pick up. But for your man to pick, I just never like dudes like that, bro. The dudes that'll bang your sister, your mama, your old lady, like all the women in your immediate vicinity in your family, just because it presents itself. I've said this before and I'll say it again. This is what separates dudes with dick discipline and those that don't have it. Just because a woman throws a pussy at you don't mean you have to catch it. I'll say it again. Just because a woman throws it at you doesn't mean you have to catch it. And I've never been the type dude to, it always annoys me. You see videos of a man or a woman cheating, and then that person, if a man finds out his old lady is cheating, then he wants to go beat up the dude. Or vice versa. A woman finds out her husband is cheating and she wants to put hands on a random chick. I never liked that logic because I'm like, that person doesn't owe you their loyalty. And I generally believe that. But unless it's a person that's really close to you, your close friends, or like your brother, if your brother see me, then I authorize putting hands on people because, man, yeah, you're supposed to be my close ally. But as far as the lines of interrogation, as I said, after she admitted to committing an act that he thought she did, the rest of it is just kind of like pointless, man. She's just gonna lie her tail off, and hopefully he doesn't forgive her, divorces her again. I don't even know how long they were married, but they're both pieces of shit and they deserve each other, man. But you guys leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the video. Do better, squad. All out.